Schmack-a-ma-gob, it's time for another track-by-track album battle brought to you by Mr. Jacob Smith, the big Gentle Giant fan, and he wanted me to put Elton John's Greatest Hits versus Elton John's Greatest Hits Volume 2. Now, you know I'm a 70s kid, so of course I couldn't escape Elton John. Even before I was into really music, I would go to the record store and buy 45s. I bought Sweet Little Willie, Locomotion, Grand Funk, and Benny and the Jets was one of that I bought back then. I love that song, and that's a very sentimental, real song for me in my youth, man. It was like one of the big hits that was, you couldn't escape it. All right, so let's get into it. Starts with Your Song, what a gorgeous song that is, versus The Bitch Is Back, Rockin', and I'm going with The Bitch Is Back. I love Your Song though. Next, listen to the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast, Queensryche, Rage for Order episode, and I give a full explanation why I cannot listen to Daniel. I put on that song and I don't know, man, a wave of emotion hits me that I can't listen to it. And I didn't listen to it. You know, I'm sorry, Jacob, but I know the song by heart, right? So Daniel's going against Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and it's a nice cover. I'm going to give it to Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I'm scarred by Daniel. I don't know why, but I explained it all in that episode. All right, next, Step Back, Honk Attack, Honky Cat versus Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Words. I like Honky Cat, even though it is about Eric Singer. I don't know if you know this. Honky Cat is a song that Elton John wrote about Eric Singer. True story. And Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Words is awesome. I gotta give it to that one. I love that song. All right, next, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road versus Don't Go Breaking My Heart, which is a cheesy little, I mean, it's cool nostalgic wise, but, you know, come on. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by far. The song's a masterpiece. All right, next, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting versus Someone Saved My Life Tonight, Sugar Bear. I remember when I was a little kid hearing that song and I'm like, Sugar Bear? You know, Sugar Bear was a cereal we had back then. I don't know if Sugar Bear still exists, but back in the day we had cereal called Sugar Bear. And I'm like, is he singing about the Sugar Bear? He kept bringing up Sugar Bear during that song. Anyway, I'm going to give it to that one because I love Sugar Bear. All right, next, Rocket Man versus Philadelphia Freedom. Got on me. I love that song. It's about Billie Jean King. But I'm going to give it to Rocket Man. That song is one of the greatest tunes ever. Love it. So I'm giving it to Rocket Man. All right, next, Benny and the Jets, man, versus Island Girl. I'm not a fan of Island Girl. Benny and the Jets, as I told you earlier, I bought it on 45. Huge fan. Definitely giving that one to Benny and the Jets. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me against Grow Some Funk on Your Own. I never knew this Grow Some Funk on Your Own. I listened to it, I was like, it's okay. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me and Funeral for a Friend are my two favorite Elton John songs. So I'm giving it to Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. All right, next. Border Song versus Leave On. I kind of remember Border Song. Leave On, I think, is such a better tune. Leave On. I forgot how it goes, but it's awesome. All right, and now the last tune, which is Crocodile Rock versus Pinball Wizard. I'm going to go with Crocodile Rock. Now, Pinball Wizard, oddly enough, I heard Elton John's version before the Who's version. Because when I was a little kid, I saw the movie Tommy in the theater with Elton John playing Pinball Wizard. And I remember that song being played to death on the radio that year, 75, 76, whatever. I was used to the Pinball Wizard Elton John version. Then when I heard the Who version, I remember first listen, I was like, oh, this is better than Elton John's version. And even though Elton John's version is not bad, it's not even close to being how cool the Who's version is. So yeah, I'm giving that to Crocodile Rock, which is another one of those really early ones around the Benny and the Jets era. That was a big hit. Love Crocodile Rock. So Jacob Smith, here is the final score. And I want to thank you, dude, so much for the donations. You got a couple more coming up. I appreciate you, brother. And I appreciate everybody out there watching, man. I hope you subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't, I really hope you do. And press that little notification bell. And please, everybody out there, please like this video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. That's right. So, stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. And smack 'em a god.